Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Skip cutscenes. I think the first bit is the longest bit by far. Takes 13 minutes, as opposed to every other bit taking like 5 to 10, I'd say. Each of the other ones take 5 to 10 minutes. This just gives us more reason to get a better time. Optimize that 2-layered rock that we completely stuffed up before. And also the RNG on the ostrich, because that of course wasn't great. Here comes backpack. That was good. And here comes the most annoying part of the run. Sort of shaking. And near the end you have to keep your finger on the minus button to skip this bit. Diego sort of just repeats a lot of the same stuff, because all those things in the background work the same. You press 2 and like shake it, or get whatever little cat thing to go investigate it. I should probably look up the name of the little cat thing, but it doesn't really help in this run. It doesn't do anything. Dig this up, skip cutscene. This happens, and then we have to use the drum. Don't ask why it's a magic drum, it just is. Here's the bit where we spam 2. You gotta give your left thumb a bit of a break during these bits, because you don't have to be constantly pressing minus. But you do have to constantly be pressing 2. So, in one way it's a break, in another it is not. And that's the end of that one. Pray for good RNG. Not great, but it's alright. It's not game breaking. It's alright. And good menuing here. Decently good menuing. Here's Big Rock. That was pretty fast to do that. Diego just sort of stops and says some random stuff. Unnecessary stuff that is already said before. There should be a category for this game where it's like getting all of the tokens, or basically a 100% category. That could be interesting. Like every single food item, every token. And then, of course, if you stuff up on like a slide or something, all the way back to the beginning. Haven't done the home menu stuff up this time, which is good. I just remembered that's something that happened. Now this is about where we got up to last time. So I'll have to be careful to follow the ladder. Because some of the paths in this game don't even have any tokens or anything, they're just completely unnecessary. I think the idea of this run, just follow the arrows and make sure not to stuff up in the rainforest bit. Because it's the rainforest bit that's the run killer for me. And it kind of sucks because visually that's probably the most interesting area. I'm not going to try to defend the barren savannas of this game. Here we go, ostrich. How many bits of food did we get for you? I think we did like 13 minutes for this first bit. So we're probably okay. That was weird menuing there. Went the complete opposite direction of where I thought it was going to go. Anyway, this is a break for both fingers. We just hold the 2 button. No spamming needed. And as before, not all the tokens, because that adds a little bit to the cutscene at the end. And keep pressing the minus button. Alright, here we go. Gotta find the baby. There we go. Good menuing. Made a promise to follow the arrows, so that's what we're gonna do. Well, that might have just been a mistake going on that jump pad over there. But at least that one wasn't. Don't be fooled by meerkat holes. Here's the rule. Doesn't have an arrow on it, not gonna follow it. So jump pads, maybe follow. Yeah, okay, see right there. Yeah, there's nothing else. Stop these guys again. And off we go. This has been a good start. Well, what's it we need to get? Like 13, less than 13 seconds I'd say for book 1. That'll be a good time. Sorry, not 13 seconds, 13 minutes. Doesn't take 13 seconds to beat the first book. I'm not sure why they're called books. I think it's the mod decided to call them books. So that's what we're calling them. I mean, it does make sense. It's like a little scrapbook at the end of each of the chapters, so calling them books does make sense. I'd give us a minute and a half to beat this next bit. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That was terrible. I'm not gonna lie, that was horrible. That meerkat circle that we got into, that was just bad. Now back to the easy bit of swimming. I think you want to go as straight as possible for these. I mean, it doesn't help with speed, but like less effort. Here we get to the shaking bit. These shaking bits for the swimming section usually take a bit longer, which is annoying because it just hurts your arms. We're on good time. Alright, I'd say 13 seconds we got, because these book bits where Diego's just telling us what happened, very slow. Very slow. That's 13 minutes now. I'd say that's better than what we did last time, but I'll have to double check. It might be the exact same, who knows. That stupid meerkat cycle, that could have helped us out a bit. That sucked. Should not have jumped. But here's where we make up time. Here is the big time saver. The forest bit. No arrow. Don't care. Follow the arrows. Here we go. This is good, this is good. Good time here. Ooh. Bit of a late vine swing, that's okay. No arrows. Here we go. Just follow the arrows. Ladders, don't worry about them, they take up too much time. I'd say that's a good chunk of time we're saving right now. We're just following the arrows. And that was fairly unavoidable, that one. That was annoying. That was a very slow bounce pad. That could have been better. Here we made it to the crocodile. Alright. Let's keep going. And as I said, I deleted the splits, so I don't know if we're on world record pace or not. I'm just sort of assuming, really. Alright, backpack. Let's see what you got. Here we go. Spam 2 on this bit. Originally, I was gonna make my voice reveal a follow goal, but I thought, stuff it. So I just sort of thought, you know, gotta make my streams entertaining somehow, because I don't think a voiceless stream is very entertaining, just watching someone play something. I mean, it definitely has its audience for YouTube videos, but for streams, no. Only weird people like streams without audio. I mean, no offense to people who like streams without audio. But I think most of us would agree that audio is probably the better way to go when it comes to streaming. And by audio, I do mean voice audio. And it also gives like another level of interaction with, you know, chat. I can talk to people. That was a big mistake. That was a big mistake right there. That was a hard misinput. Oh, we're stuffing up, we're stuffing up, we're stuffing up. Might need to redo this bit. That's not good. That is not good. Might have to do it again. That is so... Oh no, we go into another meerkat loop. Don't do that again. There's a lot of little optimization things that you can do in this game. And I feel like I've already stuffed up. Because if the run that got world record was super well optimized, well, there's really no chance that this run is going to beat it. But I guess we'll see. I didn't really watch the other person's run thoroughly. I just sort of was like, hey, they beat my run, let's go. But we'll see. I might have to watch it after this. Who knows? That's one more than we needed. Shook that tree. And there's no way to get off them either, you have to shake them once you're on. So that was a big mistake on my part. That was a bit weird. Didn't load in properly. And here we have another a run segment. These don't take too long. So I'm not really happy with this run, but because I know for sure it can be definitely more optimized than this. I did the weird stuff ups with the meerkat holes, and I shook that tree, so that was annoying. Maybe this can get world record time, but the person who beat me did beat me by like 2 minutes, and I only got a minute and a half closer. Still need 40 seconds until I can beat that time. Hopefully it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But I do know that the stuff that I did before, that was not good. That did not help me out in any way. I don't know if you guys can hear the rapid shaking of my Wii remote or not. And that should be it. Time will come up, obviously, on last input again. Final one, Buffalo. And that's split. I did do it a bit early last time, so that is obviously it's bad. It's just bad. Bit more optimized this time. I know which animals to do in which order, so that's good. Hello Certlex, welcome to stream. Just follow the arrows, don't make any more mistakes. Follow the arrows up the ladder. I mean, that was kind of weird because it just sends us straight down anyway, but how much of delay? A little bit of delay. I'd say a good 40 seconds of, no, not 40, 20 seconds of delay. And obviously my internet's acting up a little bit, so not the smoothest of streams, which kind of bugs me. Follow the arrows. Haven't done any work. Oh well. I'm screwed. Well, that's not great, obviously. What kind of work is it? Ooh. Oh, that menuing stuffed me. Ooh. That was very bad. The motion controls, man. Not good. Now we just get to sit back. Just hold the 2 button, do nothing. Science and food tech. Yeah. Well, good luck. My Streamlabs does say there's been a few skipped frames. Hopefully it doesn't make the footage too choppy, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Making up for the backpack menuing right there. Fairly quick on the cheetah. I think that's a cheetah, I'm not sure. Whatever it is. Follow arrows. Ladders are something that we want to minimize because they do take a while to climb up. So they're just unnecessary time, pretty much. So Lex says it's good quality. That's good. That is good. Ooh, could have got down a bit faster, I reckon. That doesn't matter. I think what's screwing me with this run is obviously the very major screw-ups that we did in regards to meerkat holes and shaking trees. At least it's nothing too bad, like what we did in last attempt. Gotta go to Indian restaurant. Good luck with stream. Thanks, Setlex. See you in the next stream, hopefully. And there's the one baby that we saved. I know there's like 50 million more babies that cheetah had, but we just ignored them. We don't want anything to do with them. I know for sure that 100% run of this game could quite easily double, if not triple, the time that it takes to finish the game. Actually, more like 4 times. Because there's a lot of unnecessary stuff in this game. One day, I'd definitely like to stream a much more, I guess, recognized or high profile game. But for now, crappy Wii games is what I'm good at. So yeah, check out Cosmic Family if you get the chance. I don't know how much time we're saving on this. Hopefully a bit. There's weird unnecessary motions that they ask you to do in this game. Very unnecessary motions, actually. Did you see that guy was in like a starfish position, like waving from side to side, when all you really need to do is just wiggle the remote around? Alright, just over 30 minutes. So 14 minutes to beat the rest of the game? Can't be too hard, right? And that's the next split. Alright. I'd like to say we're on track, but I do think the few screw-ups that we did have set us back quite a lot. Good RNG, here we go. Let's go. Actually, I'm not sure if it's RNG, it's just my experience that I've had. It might just be the motion control screwing with you. That makes it seem like RNG. I don't know. Who really knows? Because as I said before, it's not like I've been studying this game. You just sort of do it, just sort of run through it as fast as you can. And up the ladder. Because the arrow tells us. If you guys are wondering about the font that I use for my channel art and stuff, and for the stream run, speedrun timer, it's the font that they use for the dialogue in Animal Crossing New Leaf. I just thought it looked really nice, so I decided to use it. And then the actual like time is done in the Sonic font, because Sonic's also a speedy game. I think a Sonic speedrun could be interesting, but I know that they're quite competitive, and sometimes they're not as short as you'd expect. And I think the only ones I'm good at are the modern games, which I know aren't as run as frequently as the classics. Just because there's less random stuff in the classics, like no dialogue. There's just the cutscenes, if there is any. I think it's Sonic 3, Sonic 3 Knuckles, Sonic and Knuckles, those ones that have cutscenes between levels. But yeah, the modern Sonic games have cutscene every 2 minutes it seems. Especially Sonic Forces. I'd say Sonic Forces has the shortest levels of any Sonic game. And I've got it on Switch, so if anyone wants to see me stream Sonic Forces, I can do that. I don't know who would want me to stream Sonic Forces, but it's doable. This car segment is a lot more enjoyable than a lot of the other ride segments, because you feel like you're going a lot faster and a bit smoother turning and stuff. There we go. That slide probably wasn't good. I get the feeling that the arrows show you the quickest way to get between places. But I'm not completely sure. So we have about 10 more minutes left to get the world record. Gotta finish off this book, which shouldn't take too much longer. I'd say there's the possibility, but it's unlikely. Might have to do another run after this too. And that'd just be annoying. Down the meerkat hole. Down the other meerkat hole. Jump over. That was a good jump. And the meerkats are home. Short little running segment. Then I think it's another swimming bit. And then, oh, either swimming or running. Either way. It's taking an extraordinarily long time to load. For this game anyway. I think the running bits are extremely boring. They feel slow too, especially after the car. The car's actually fun to drive. I'm not sure how old Diego is meant to be, but definitely not old enough to be driving a car. But hey, if he kills himself, that's entirely his problem. Yeah. And we just gotta shake the Wii remote a little bit. Awesome. Rapid, absolutely rapid shaking. And that was pretty quick. That should be the end. And then we can split this off. I think that's 2 minutes. Save there, just about 2 minutes. That is 2 minutes and 15 seconds that we just saved. 2 minutes 16 seconds actually, I think. This is going off my original run of the game, not the one we just did. I didn't remember the time that we just did. Here we go. Home stretch. 6 minutes. Doable. Definitely doable. But we obviously know where we stuffed up in this run. So if we don't get it, easy fix. And I do think there is the possibility of us winning the world record back. And I think if I do get it again, it'll be extremely hard to beat. Because this is pretty much as close as it gets to optimized routing. Just following the signs. I know it sounds stupid, but signs, probably the best you're gonna get in regards to routing. Routing. I'm not sure. I mean, if you couldn't tell from my accent, I'm Australian. There's a lot of things that we don't know how to pronounce. A lot of things we pronounce the British way, a lot of stuff we pronounce the American way. It's just its whole mess. We say Z, not Z, so that's British. We spell mum the same, so M-U-M, not M-O-M. Mom. Yep. And, What do we do that's... We say vitamins, not vitamins. So I guess that's something we have in common with the Americans. I don't know. This is coming from someone who's never been to America or doesn't really know any Americans. Not full actually I do. Never mind, but someone who's inexperienced. It feels to me that America just changed a lot of stuff from the British just for the sake of it. Like, this isn't being mean or anything to Americans. It just feels like, why bother changing spelling or pronunciation when, you know, you don't have to. But that's just me. That's just me and my weird opinions. Because I know they spell colour differently. They spell C-O-L-O-R, not C-O-L-O-U-R. But, you know, credit to them. I think people in Asia learn American English instead of British English or Australian English. But as I said before, Australian English isn't really a different type of English. It's just more of a fusion. A fusion between British and American. It's weird. And I know we Australians say a lot of weird stuff too. Like, who the hell invented g'day? Some genius. So I've really no place to speak on the issue. And she's gonna zap away the bongo. Here we go, 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get this thing. Definitely a lot more time than we had last time. So this is definitely possible. So let's go. This will be really tight if we do get it. Really tight. And if we don't get it, it'll be really tight as well, because I know for sure that we're beating our last time. There's no way to catch the bongo early, you just sorta go. It's very scripted. Very scripted. Ooh. 1 minute 26 seconds left. That was avoidable, that was avoidable. That was terrible. Let's go. And going on the trampolines doesn't really save time, it's just more of an annoyance. We're coming up to the last bit where Diego will catch the drum. 1 minute left. This is very, very tight, yes. This is gonna come down to the millisecond, I reckon. This is a very close time. And even if not, still, we would have beaten our previous time, I reckon. Alright. 36 seconds. Shake, 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 shake. The final shaking is complete. Skip, skip, skip. 20 seconds, come on. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go. Let's go. Alright. We got the, what can I say? We got the world record back. Whew. That got very intense at the end. So what's it? There were some very obvious stuff-ups that we had in that run. In regards to the weird meerkat loops that we completely, well, I completely stuffed up. I shook a tree once. So that was not good. Yeah, just a lot of stuff could have been avoided. But we beat it by what? 7 seconds. There's a way that this run could be beaten, but it's gonna take practice, I reckon. Or like at least a few attempts. So this is second attempt that we beat the run on, and we're just going through the credits. Feels good, feels good. Oh, we're playing as the little thing now. I always thought this credit sequence was really fun. Just because you get a... You know, it's basically like a Diego version of a parkour course. I don't know. I just always thought it was interesting. Alright. But anyway, Sunday night. It's a good way to end the day. But then gotta get back into the week tomorrow. So that's kinda sad. But anyway, I think this is where I will be signing off for now. I will submit this run to speedrun.com. Hopefully it'll get verified again. And yeah, that'll be cool. If I get my world record back. Get back on top of the leaderboard. So let's see the leaderboard right now. If I go to display capture. Currently, last time, 46-44. Double checking. We did definitely beat this time. Yep, 44-26 seconds. We got it back. 7 seconds. Go Diego goes fire speedrun. Did the run Wii U, so for console I just put Wii. Alright.